Hey friends, my name is Bilal Khan and today I'm going to solve a problem that I faced in the proctl project. So the problem is that although I can set up the member accounts, multiple accounts, but I'm not able to log in into those multiple accounts. So I can only log in with the first account that I set up for the first time, but I'm not able to log in with multiple accounts that I set up. Alright, so in order to solve this problem, I will work on this find.go file and in the login.go file. But before working on this, let me just show you the demo that how this process will work. All right, so if I go to the memdeps.go file, as you can see here that it is inside the member directory, and inside it let me just write the print the what you can say member login token like this. All right, so if I print this member login token, you will understand that hey, this member is logged in. All right, so let me just save it and write go install. After that, let's write proctl logout, and now let's say, as you can see here, that I have two member accounts, this one and this one. All right, so they are the two member. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to write proctl login, let's say with the Bilal Khan recovered at this account, and this is the password. So now you are successfully logged in. But now if I type memdeps, right, so as you can see here that if I type this, you can see that the member login token is not printed, although I have written the print statement here, but it is giving me the empty space here that this member login token is not available. But if I go to the login.go file, you can see that I have set up this here in the login functionality, member login functionality, that hey, if the user is logged in, then after that login token of the member should be saved in the Redis member login token. But when I call this and after that when I print it, you can see that it is not printing here. So this is the problem that I was talking about. So similarly, if I close this, close there and write proctl logout, and after that let's write proctl login with another account. Instead of writing Bilal Khan recovered, I will write this email address. So let's write this email, because this is the first email through which I set up the account. All right, so let's write proctl memdeps. So if I scroll up, you can see that now this is the member login token that is printed, because it is the first account that I created. All right, so this was the first account that I created and this was the second account that I created, but now it is only giving the member login token of this account, but it is not printing the member login token of this account. All right, so this was the problem, and due to this problem I am not able to log in into multiple accounts. All right, so this was a problem that I was talking about. So let's clear this and let's undo this, because I was just showing you. And after that, let's go to the find.go file, and inside it, before working on this, let me just remove some of the data from here. As you can see that there are 5 strings, because I don't need one string here, so I will remove it. And I will remove this status here also, because this is not required when I will call this function. So yeah, this is unnecessary, so let's remove it from here also. And now let's write 4 instead of writing 5. Let's write 4 here, and this is the 4. All right, basically only these 4 credentials are going to be returned. I'm not going to return the is active status because it is not required, so that's the reason. Now let's take a look at the main functionality that I was talking about. So inside this error statement, if statement, I will write another if statement, like if error is equal to SQL what you can say error no rows. So let me just write if statement, and inside after that I will tell you. So let's write log fatal like this. So what it does, basically it will check that hey, if the error is equal to with no rows, if all of the data inside the rows are empty. All right, so if all the data that I'm going to print, like the email, password, full name, account name, if all of the data are empty, if none of the rows is returned, then in that case it will give me the false statement. But hey, let's say if there are some data that is returned, like the email is returned or the password or the full name or account name is returned, then in that case it will give me this error message that hey, some of the data is returned, so you need to clean that data in order to make this work, otherwise you will get this else statement. All right, so this was a problem. Basically I'm dealing with I'm using this find member functionality in multiple files. If I remove this, as you can see here that it is working here also, it is working here also, it is working here also. So some of the files are taking the email address, and some of the file are taking the email and the password also. So this is the issue, that in one function I have done two functionalities, that it will take the email address, or if the password is required, then in that case it will take the password also. So in that case it was giving me that error that some of the data was remained in that functionality. So if the data is remained in that functionality, then it will give me this log fatal error. But if the data is completely free, if the data is completely nothing present in that database, then in that case it will give me this false statement that hey, none of the data is present in the row. So this is the message that will be returned to me. All right, so let's save it, and after saving it, let's go to the login.go file, and inside this file, if I scroll up, you can see that I need to remove this member login, and I will print it above like this with if statement, and let's write like this, and after that let's write the else statement. All right, so I will do the same function print statement. I will write it like this. All right, so either the member will be logged in, it will give me this message, or if the user is logged in, then in that case it will give me this message. But let's say if I want to differentiate it, I will write multiple dots like this. So in that case you will understand that hey, the member is logged in, or the what you can say, or the user is logged in. So let's say I will write member, you are logged in, like this. So now you can understand, or user, like this, just for the sake of showing you so that you will understand it. So let's save it, and let's write install, go install, and let's write go to the memdeps.go file inside here also. In that file I will show you the member login token, that when it will be printed. So let's write go install proctl logout, proctl login with the what you can say, with this message. Basically this is the first account that I created, so it will definitely give me the member login token if I show you. So as you can see, the member is logged in. All right, so this is the point that I was talking about. So now the member is logged in. This is the print line statement that it is showing me. After that, if I write memdeps, it will definitely give me the member login token, because this was the first account that I created and that I set up. So yeah, after that, if I type logout and go to the member what you can say, another account like this one. All right, so this was the account that was not giving me the member login token. But if I press enter on this, now you can see the member is logged in. If I show you memdeps, you can see that now in this account also it is giving me the member login token. So now I can say that I'm properly logged in, because the member login token is showing to me here. All right, so now if I want to use it in the further functionalities, and I will use it, then I can easily use it, because the member login token is now printed here. All right, so I can say that I'm properly logged in. So if I show you the status of it, you will see that the Bilal is logged in. All right, so let's write proctl logout, yes, and let me just delete it from here, because this was just for the demonstration purpose. And similarly I will remove this user also, and I will also remove the member also. So in that case it will also know that either case it will give me the same message that you are successfully logged in. I was just showing you for the demonstration purpose. So let's save it, and after that let's write git add and git commit, what you can say, enabling the member in multiple members to log in like this. Git push origin master. All right, git push I have written 2 times, sorry about that, like this. So now they are inserted here. So if I refresh this, proctl is now updated. All right, so enabling the multiple members to log in. All right, so this is how it will work. So I hope you understood and like this video. So if you liked it, then make sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, then ask those questions in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer all of them. So till then, goodbye.